What's up, everybody? It's Kelsee Briana J, and in today's video I am doing my long overdue review and demo using the new Wayne Goss The Synthetics. So I've had these brushes for quite some time now, but it's just time, guys. It just slips out of your hands. You can't hold it, you can't pause it. But today I am coming through with the review. I am excited to be finally sharing my opinion on these brushes with you all. Because I've had these brushes for such an extensive time, I've become quite acquainted with them, and I can really get in there and let you guys know what I think about them. So let's go ahead and jump into the details of them, and then I'll show you guys these brushes in action. So I bought this as a set for $140. At this current moment, they are now selling these brushes individually, so you are not married to the concept of buying these brushes all together. However, if you do, you get this really cute canister. The Synthetics is the first 100% synthetic brush set from makeup artist Wayne Goss. Crafted by Japanese artisans with the softest vegan bristles, these 4 essential brushes give you everything you need to apply a full face of makeup with the same flawless finish as Wayne's natural hair brushes. When I first saw that Wayne Goss was coming out with the synthetic hair brushes, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I was not that excited about it. And it's not because I dislike synthetic hair brushes. It's just all of my favorite companies have now switched from natural hair brushes to synthetic hair brushes, and I have been less than thrilled with the quality of those brushes. So when I saw Wayne Goss was doing it, I was like, no! We've lost another one. Oh my gosh. I personally feel like we need to have options, and as an artist, I'm just sensitive about my I like to have options. I know that certain bristles work better with different mediums. When I saw that, I was like, I hope that he does not discontinue his natural hair brushes. And thankfully, my prayers were answered because he is not discontinuing his natural hair brushes. These are just an addition to his line, which makes me extremely happy because people who want synthetic hair brushes, you got it. And people who want natural hair brushes, you also have it. I'm all about the options. I don't like being forced into a box. So thank you so much to Wayne Goss for keeping his natural hair brushes, but just adding another option, not taking away stuff, okay? I'm all about addition, never subtraction. There are 4 different brushes in this brush set. There's the 24S large fan brush, which is a fluffy fan brush for applying foundation, highlighter, contour, and bronzer with a seamless finish. You have the 25S brush, which is a pointed powder brush. This is a tapered powder brush that applies loose and pressed powders exactly where you want them. You have the 26S blending brush, which is an eyeshadow blending brush that doubles as a concealer and precision contour brush. And lastly, you have the 27S brush, which is a finely pointed detail brush for defining, smudging, concealing, and more. Just like Wayne Goss's other brushes, these brushes are also handmade by Japanese artisans, and so they are hand cut to still mimic natural hair brushes, and they're still able to give you that same application as natural hair brushes, but yet they're just made out of synthetic fibers. But the handles on these brushes are still weighted nicely. Each brush has the lacquered handle, and it says Wayne Goss on here, and it has the brush details on here so you know which one you're using, which I like that. I hate when brushes don't have the number on there or like the name of the brush, because I need to know what I'm using, especially for tutorials. Plus, with synthetic brushes, you can use them to apply creams and blend them out even better than with natural hair brushes. The true test is, how are these going to perform with the powders? So let's go ahead and jump into the demo, and I will show you guys my techniques with using these brushes, and you guys get to see these babies in action. So I hope that you all enjoy. Make sure you stay tuned until the end, and I will let you guys know what I think about these brushes. I'm going to take the 26S brush and set under my eyes with it. You can use this brush for applying your concealer. You can use it for applying your eyeshadow. You may even be able to use it to contour your nose. But what I found that I like it best for is setting powder. This is my YSL powder. I'll have the exact powder in the description box. But I like it to set to my under eye just because I can get really precise with it and fit right underneath my eye area. So I just like it to pack on that powder. So now I'm going to take the 25S and set my entire face using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium golden. And I am just going to press this powder on my face to set it. This brush picks up a good amount so you don't have to continuously dip in to get more product. So I dip in once per side. So one for the left, one for the right, and one for the middle. and I'm just pressing it in like I said. These type brushes make it really easy to like roll the product in to really set your foundation. This is my favorite shape for an all over powder brush. I love a teardrops powder brush. I just feel like they're so multi-purposeful. For my bronzer, I'm going to use the 24S brush. Even though I could easily use the 25S brush, I'm using this one because it's at my disposal. Otherwise, I could go in there and do my bronzer with this brush, but since I have this brush, I'm going to do it like that. Going in with one of my absolute favorite bronzers, the Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer. And I'm going to add a little bit of warmth to my face. I love brush shapes like this too because it allows you to really chisel out the face and get in these specified areas very easily. You see how this brush really diffused out that product super quick and easy. So now let's do highlighter. You could use any one of these three brushes. I'm going to use this one, but you could use the 26S brush and apply it in a very specific manner. Or you could use the 25S brush and just really blow that highlighter out. I'm going to use the 24S just because I feel like it's going to be more specific where it applies it. Plus, this brush is really good at blending products out. So, beautiful. I love the way this brush blends out products. So actually I'm going to go back with the 25S and show you all that you can apply the highlight with this brush on the other side. So you all see it just fits so beautifully on the high planes of my cheeks. I love, 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 love this brush. But now for my blush, I'm going to go in with the 25S brush and just really roll that blush on. And then you also could go in circular motions and then bring it back. So now I'm going to use the 27S pencil brush to finish off my lower lash line. I'm going to pop this color on the lower inner corner. So with this brush being a synthetic pencil brush, I feel like it picks up the color a little bit more and it applies it a little bit more saturated. It really allows you to pick up the pigment and apply it and make it more intense. And I like this brush because it's very compact but yet pointed, so you really can be specific on where you apply your eyeshadows or your products. So overall, I am very impressed with these brushes. I love the way that these apply, especially these two. I was the most apprehensive about the face brushes. I really didn't know how it was going to apply the product on my face. Like, was it going to skip? Was it really going to pick up my powders? And these are exceptionally well-crafted brushes. They are still made by Japanese artisans. They are still hand cut. They are going to give you that precise application, and it's going to apply products just as beautifully as a natural hair brush. Now, do I prefer these to natural hair brushes? I don't. But do I feel like these are good additions to my collection? I do. Wayne Goss's natural hair brushes are some of the softest brushes I have in my collection, but I will say that these are just as soft and I am highly impressed with them. I highly recommend these two. I like these two, but if I'm going to pick between the two, I really like this pencil brush because it really picks up that pigment and allows you to buff it out and just apply it in such a beautiful manner. But I think these brushes are super nice quality. They are synthetic hair brushes that are placed at a premium price point, but it's still giving you that premium application and it still feels luxurious. So I'm not going to say these are on the same level as some drugstore synthetic hair brushes. These are definitely more elevated and you are still going to get that decadent feel with applying your makeup. So I highly recommend them. I've used them consistently since having them. I honestly had to wash the brushes before this video because they were dirty, and that's how much I use them. Wayne Goss is a brush genius. All of his brushes are in constant rotation in my collection and these are no exception. So let me know what you all think about these brushes. I think that they are absolutely phenomenal. Let me know if you picked up these brushes. Thank you all so much for waiting on this video. I know that it's been a minute, but that only means that I'm going to be able to really speak to the product and let you guys know how I feel. Let me know what you all think about them down in the comment section. I look forward to reading you all's comments, and I will check you all in my very next video. Smooches! Bye!